Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I wanted to launch a new series I'll be doing called What on Earth Is. In this series I'll be checking out different games, popular, unpopular, to see what it actually is, get the basis of how it runs, plays and feels, and I'll be giving you guys a recommendation about it. It also enables you to get a clear view of how it feels for a first time, so I'm hoping this series can support you in getting or skipping a game. So today I wanted to answer a very simple question. What on earth is Paladins? I've seen this game pop up on Twitch a lot recently, even though it's not a very new game, but it does seem like a lot of fun and the people that play the game seem to be having fun with it. It also looks quite good, so that's why we're here to answer the aforementioned question. What's also quite simple to talk about is that I also stream on Twitch every Monday and Wednesday, link in the description below. Go ahead and check out the About Me section, previous streams, and don't forget to drop a follow so you'll be notified of the next stream where I promise to sing a song with your name in it. Not even joking. Now, let's get to the question. Alright, we're gonna see what the graphics options are inside Paladins. So we're gonna go up to top to the right and we're gonna see what's all possible. So we have D3, D11, I'm thinking this is DirectX 11, which is enabled. I'm hoping this is it. I'll put it up on the screen if I'm wrong. Resolution is set to this one. This is perfect. 69 or 1610, which is fine. Full screen resolution. Resolution skill set to 100. Anti-aliasing, which is set to 8 because I am running an RTX 3080 with which it's possible to game on 4K. So these settings are perfect. Vertical sync is disabled. World detail is set to high, shadow detail and texture and particle detail and shader quality are all set to high, and the maximum is... oh, maximum. The maximum is maximum. Okay, that's perfect. We're gonna go with high because I would just want to see how well this game runs later. Gamma options, you have FOV options, which is something not a lot of FPS games have, even in 2020, so it's perfect that they have this added to the game. Colorblind mode and colorblind intensity. Okay, so these are quite basic options, but I think they covered the most important parts. Then we have a lot of audio options, master volume, effects volume, music volume, voice volume, notification volume, character music volume, which are all kind of basic, so that's perfect. Speaker config is set to headphones, which is perfect. Enable voice chat, use voice chat push to talk. I'm missing the little option immediately to change the button you're using, but it'll probably be inside key bindings right here. You can have voice chat speaker volume and voice chat microphone volume, which is fine. Gameplay settings. Show game tips, perfect damage numbers on, combat log enabled, VGS input type. I don't know what this is, but it sets itself to default, radial, text, or legacy, but it's deprecated, so I'm not sure what this is. I'll put it up on the screen anyway. Always show player health. Yes, I want to know when I'm not dying, please. Thank you, game. Centered skill bar, disabled or enabled. I'm not sure what this does. Show team UI. Yes, I want to know who my teammates are. Show ally death markers enabled. Heal feed, middle, bottom, or off. Alright, let's keep it default. Auto purchase items. So I'm thinking if you kill an enemy, there'll be some kind of points you get and you can use them to buy stuff in some kind of in-game store, and the auto purchase items option is enabled. I'm thinking advanced players have this on disabled because they know what to buy. I'm just gonna leave it on this because I haven't played the game yet, but we'll see in a bit. Radical bloom enabled or disabled. Radical change over target disabled or enabled. Radical color, you can change this to anything you like. I'm thinking, can I change this to... so white, green, red, yellow, pink, light blue, sort of beige. Oh, that's it. Or skin color. All right, we'll change it to white. Radical styles default. You can have circle, precise, wide, dot, drop. So there's a lot of options actually. Let's get to default. Controller icon style auto, Xbox One, PS4, which is fine. Toggle zoom. I'm hoping this automatically sets itself to hold to zoom. We'll find that in a bit. Use profanity filter. Yes, please. Show card on team health bar, enabled or disabled. Yes, show card cooldowns. I'm not sure what these cards are, but we'll find out soon. Do not disturb is probably for your friends list, enabled or disabled. Public profile enabled or disabled. Okay, so that's fine. Invert y-axis. There's no invert x-axis. Well, maybe in the future. Mouse smoothing is disabled at the moment or enabled if you want that. Mouse sensitivity, you can change it. Scope sensitivity, you can change that as well, which is good. Crossplay, allow all, gamepad only or keyboard only. No, let's go all because the more the merrier. Input method, keyboard or gamepad. Let's go keyboard because I'm a basic bitch. This looks good. I am very glad they did not go with some kind of graphic display of a simple style controller and use the actual Xbox One controller, which looks good. You can just read this on your own because I'm not using a controller at the moment. Let's go to key bindings, which are probably going to be set to something basic. Move forward, backwards, strafe left, strafe right, WASD. Toggle auto one is set to this one, which is good. I changed that myself. Jump is space, basic, which is basic. Fire is left mouse button. Alternative fire is right mouse button. Reload is R, which is standard. E is ultimate. I'm thinking this is some kind of ultimate ability. Ability 1 is Q, 2 is F, emote is B, weapon inspect, that's not necessary. Left shift, summon mount, that's going to be fun. Spray is T, I'm not sure what that is. VGS, I should have put that up on the screen earlier. Item store, tab is hold view, scoreboard, which is fine. Y, death recap, hold view champion skills. K, left alt, push to talk. Ah, there we go. Left alt, okay, perfect. I think this was set to left control, but that's kind of a stretch. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go left alt because it's just a small difference from space where your thumb is for your left alt button. Edit loadout is U and hold open the cosmetic wheel. This is not necessary. Toggle open is G. Reset view orientation is nothing. And then we have spectator settings, show player icon, show player items UI, which are all enable, disable. Blue team series score, this goes all the way up to 9 and all the way back to -1, which is the same for red team series score. And I'm going to enter in my name because my name is my team name. And there we go. Those are the graphic settings for Paladins. What on earth is Paladins? Paladins is an Overwatch style kind of game, but with more magic involved, which might sound a bit crazy, but I'm going to show you some gameplay later because it does look quite awesome. So Paladins is a free-to-play, fantasy-based shooter sensation. These are the words of Epic Games, of course. You can wield guns and magic as a legendary champion of the realm. Customize your core set of abilities to play exactly how you want to play. So the champions that you choose will all have different kinds of abilities and traits, different cosmetic items, etc., which will make everyone feel as unique as possible, which is something most people enjoy, I think. Also, thankfully, the game has easy anti-cheat implemented, so there won't be any of those annoying COD kids hacking their way to victory. Now, I do want to show you guys a little trailer that Epic Games made, because to be honest, it looks fantastic and the music they chose is amazing. So enjoy.
I don't know what you had in mind, but here we stand on opposing sides. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. We arm ourselves with the wrongs we've done. Name them off one by one. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Everything you say, everything you do, you push it in, and you cut me.
Now let's get into the gameplay. You can choose different kinds of gameplay like Team Deathmatch, for example, which I think needs no explanation. Onslaught, where you slay enemies and control objectives to win. And Siege, where you capture an objective and push a payload. For the lucky people though, there's also an option to test certain maps, but I did not have that option at the moment. For this video I tried playing Team Deathmatch to see what it looks like. If you want to see Onslaught or Siege, please leave a comment below and I'll get to that as soon as possible. As you can see, the game also has quests, which are kind of like missions where you'd have to win a game or get a certain amount of experience to complete the quest, and you'll be able to get more experience and coins, with which you can buy skins, for example, in the in-game store. And I think that's a nice addition to the game. So the champions that you choose will all have different kinds of abilities and traits, different cosmetic items, etc., which will make everyone feel as unique as possible, which is something most people enjoy, I think. Also, thankfully, the game has easy anti-cheat implemented, so there won't be any of those annoying COD kids hacking their way to victory. So what you'll see me doing here is just picking a champion I want to play. This is my first go as well, so I just picked one that looked strong. You can filter champions in the selection screen by choosing either damage, flank, frontline or support, which are respectively a prominent damage dealing champion, a champion that has damage dealing capabilities but is more of a sneaky ambush type, a tanking champion who can take a punch, and a support champion who can heal teammates. I chose a damage champion this time, and as you heard, I got into an Onslaught game. When you lock in your character, you can still change skins in the bottom section of the screen. You can change emotes, weapons and looks, emblems of some kind, and you can view all your abilities. When you get into a game, you can choose your talents to start with, which are a sort of boost of your character, and more talents unlock the higher level you get. There's also your loadout, which differs from champion to champion. I was using Victor and he has 3 loadouts to start with. You will be able to change to a custom loadout, as you can see on the champion page. You can see different boosts as well per loadout. So on the top left of the screen, you can see your own team, on the top right the enemy's team, the bottom left shows your health bar, and the bottom right shows your abilities. You all start in the same zone as team, and then you mount up and get to the fighting stage, where in this case I was defending a capture point, where you'll see me gain points from time to time for defending that point. Just to get into graphics a little bit, with the settings at high, I was getting an average of a 160 FPS the entire time, and I have to say, I love the smoothy cartoony look of this game. It also feels really smooth when playing, so that's at least my first recommendation this video. I'm not sure if the graphics actually improve my performance, and I don't want to sound like I'm all that, but I actually did really well during this game, as you'll see later on. During the clip you can see me using my grenade ability with Q, which is a standard grenade I believe, which does a lot of damage and looks quite cool. I can use F to sprint around for a bit, which I used less than I actually could, which is just a lesson for all of you, by the way. Use your abilities. When you do get kills and points, you're actually charging your ultimate ability, which you can see at the bottom right of your screen. I recommend going to the tutorial first, by the way, because I did not know how to use my ultimate the first time. I did manage to get it off the second time around in the same game, thankfully, and it's really strong if you actually manage to hit someone. At a certain point though, I saw a teammate being downed and I tried to find a way to revive him, but I think that's more reserved for the supporting role. So at the end of the game, our team actually won, and I got the 30 kill streak because I didn't die, and got the most kills of the entire game, so that's my little proud moment. As you can also see, with the graphics set to high, the textures are either still not very good, or just slowly being loaded. I'm assuming it's option 1 though, because I'm using an RTX 3080 graphics card, which makes me feel like a god sometimes. So yeah, that's basically what Paladins is about. So my verdict is that this is a good looking, exciting, fun and really cool game to play for pretty much everyone. There's a lot of choices for champions, their abilities, skins, emotes, etc. Graphics can also be set down to a point where laptop games can easily play as well, so it's nice and inclusive. The game runs really smoothly, it has plenty of options to tweak the performance, and the looks and overall just feels like a great game to come home to after a hard day's work. I would love to play all the different roles to try them out though, but that would make for a very long video, and I don't even have the attention span to watch that long, so if you want to see gameplay of all the other roles, I encourage you to go to twitch.tv/archmaxi, link in the description below. The next stream will be Monday the 26th of October at 8 CEST or 2 PM Eastern Standard Time, and on the stream I'll be playing a lot of Paladins, trying all the roles and have some lovely interactions with all of you guys. I recommend you pick this game up from Epic Games because it's a lot of fun and really just a great game, and I'm definitely not sponsoring Epic Games or anything, I'm not affiliated with them, it's just an awesome game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video, comment below what you think of the game, and I hope to see you guys on the next stream or video. I love you all, and I'll catch you later.